Hey guys, so I'm filming from probably the weirdest place on YouTube history. I'm in my closet. So we have these farm cats. Got them initially to be barn cats. They were supposed to be outside cats, and it's been an epic failure on our part. So my daughter, she just adores these cats. They come inside most all the time. They do, at least the boy spends not a good majority of his time outside, but at least he's outside overnight. But I had this little girl and we wanted them to procreate, which is against everything in me as far as I used to be a veterinary technician. Stony Creek, the hay bill. Yeah, my not inside cats. So we've got this running joke that all my friends call them inside cats, and I am insistent that they are not inside cats. But they've pretty much turned into be indoor-outdoor cats. And so I used to be a veterinary technician. I'm a big proponent for spay and neuter. I know that there is an overpopulation problem as far as dogs and cats go, so having unfixed cats was against everything in me. And yet I live in an area where we take a lot of losses. I'm losing a lot of chickens. I do lose a lot of ducks. We have tons of predators. So, hey Bria. So, hey Michelle. So she says, check my channel, and for some weird reason I was unsubbed. I saw that you subbed. Thank you. And in fact, you guys, if you aren't subbed to my channel, I would really appreciate any likes, shares, and subscribes. So Jennifer says, I saw a kitten thumbnail. Is there an adorable kitty you're showing off? Yes. So I was just saying that it's so foreign to me to have unfixed cats. And yet we've been taking losses. We initially got 4 cats. We've already lost 2 of them. One I found dead on the road, which was really sad. I did a video on burying my not inside cat, and I cried like a baby. So he was, I was really bonded with him. These cats, they've become part of our family. And even though they're outdoor cats, and they do spend a good majority of their time inside, so our little girl Rose, and that's her right here, we knew that she was expecting. We knew that she was due any time now. And she came in yesterday after she spent some time outside in the morning, and then she disappeared on me, which is really unusual. She's pretty friendly. In fact, she used to be completely feral. When I got her, she was wild as wild could be. And it took me a couple weeks to really tame her, and then she became just the sweetest cat on the planet. So she disappeared on me yesterday. I didn't know where she went. We do have 2 official inside cats, and I was scooping kitty litter, and Rose showed up, and she's been looking like a balloon ready to pop. And she no longer looked like a balloon. And she laid down next to me and she was cleaning herself, and because I've been through lots of births on the farm, I knew that she was cleaning up after birth. Had no idea where she had kittens. So I stalked her for a while, and I found her in my closet. And so here, let me see if I can show you guys. So this is a terrible view, but let me see. She climbed in my closet and had them on my ammo cans. So I don't know why she chose to have them here. So, and I'm going to show you. So frequently, life doesn't go as planned. That's just kind of a fact of life. You can make all the plans that you want, and life laughs at you and throws you all sorts of hurdles in the road. So I'm actually thankful that she had them yesterday, and she had them in my closet. So let me show you. She only had 3, and one of them, I don't know if it was stillborn or it didn't make it, but she's got this little guy. He's a boy. And let me see, Miss Rose. Where's your other babies? And she is just like world's best mama. So then there's this one. She's a little girl. And let me see. And I can hear it. So I was contacted today by somebody else in town who had a little kitten that was orphaned. The mom was actually put down by animal control because it was hemorrhaging. It is teeny, teeny, tiny. And I'm going to have to dig for it here. And I'm not even sure if it's going to make it. I was just bottle feeding it. Hey Rose, can I look? Where'd that other kitty go? It keeps sneaking off, and I gotta find it. It's in here somewhere, and I might have to dig. but I'm hopeful that it's going to make it. She's definitely accepted it on her end. Is having a hard time suckling, which is really, it's kind of sad. I'm hoping that it makes it. I'm optimistic, but I'm not going to hold my breath. So that's part of farm life. So I'm thankful that I've been on the homestead and I've experienced lots of life, lots of deaths. It kind of, I wouldn't say you become hard-hearted, but you have a different perspective and you're a little more open to the idea of death being a part of life. So I found that little dead kitty yesterday, and it wasn't like an emotional thing. It's just a part of farm life. So not everything makes it. And like I said, I'm optimistic over this little kitten, but I'm not really going to hold my breath and hope. So Jennifer says, I remember kittens crawling up my legs wanting their morning bottle. Aww. So I'm hoping that this one makes it. He's definitely a little fighter. I don't know. So I'm going to continue trying to bottle feed it and see what I can do. So yesterday I had every intention of coming on, and then I ended up hunting for kittens and found them, and it's just kind of, life throws at you what it throws at you, and you got to deal with it as it comes. And so my evening became obsessed with sitting in my closet staring at kittens, because I guess I'm kind of a loon, I guess. But I just wanted to share with you guys. I had actually fully intended on showing you my mealworms and what I've got going on with them, and so I'll share that with you. I'm not sure if I'm going to come on tomorrow since I did this today. So weak ones love bare skin near your chest. Yes. So I've been doing, I know they call it kangaroo care when you have premature babies. I've had 3 premature babies. My youngest, she was actually born 9.5 weeks early, so we did lots of kangaroo care with her. So this one I sat in front of a heater just recently as I was feeding it with its bottle. So fingers crossed. So Serenity Mountain says, can you tell me if I am getting first meat rabbit that is expecting, on how often I should check on her when she has them? Baby rabbits, and there's mixed reviews. There's old wives' tales saying that you can't touch them. I dig in the nest box just hours after my rabbits kindle. I count them, and then I do what I call dig for dead every day. So because if you have one that does die in the nest box, it can quickly kill the entire litter. So I'm one that is a big proponent for, you get in there and you're hands-on. And in fact, the more you handle your kits from an early age, like from the day of birth, the tamer they tend to be. So I'm one that's really hands-on with all of my animals. In fact, I came into homesteading as a pet person. That is a huge reason why I started raising animals, is because I have a deep love for animals. I have a deep respect for them. And I wanted to make sure that if we were going to be consuming meat, that they lived happy and healthy lives. And so I really look at most of our farm animals, in fact all of them, as pets. And they're pets with a purpose. And I don't know that it makes it harder to process them because I have an emotional connection with them, but I'm definitely more grateful for them. Hey, North Star Prepsteader, it's Kathy. It's good to see you. So, oh, Michelle, don't be nervous. So I know that anything new is kind of scary, it's intimidating, but rabbits are so easy. In fact, I was more nervous about these kittens than I have any of my farm animals, as funny as that sounds, because I've had cats my entire life, but I've never had kittens. So this was a new experience for me. So I'm going to dig for this little one because I'm not exactly sure where it ended up, and I did find it had wandered off because it's trying so hard to suckle, and for some reason it's having a hard time attaching. And so it's really, it's moving all around, and so I got to find it, but I don't want to. I'm propping my selfie stick up in between my knees, and so if I start looking, I'm going to end up with some really funky shots. But I wanted to share with you that life's kind of an adventure. You got to take it as it comes. Don't get frustrated. Don't be overly sad if you take some losses, because it is a part of farm life. It's a part of the homestead. So, and it is an emotional journey. We do get attached to these animals, but you do the very best that you can and feel good about that. So even if you take losses, feel good that you're trying. Feel good that you're trying to ensure happy, healthy animals, because my goodness, that is so much better than grocery store meat. Even though you don't have the responsibility of caring for them and taking their lives, to be disconnected in that way to an animal and then consume it, I don't think it's good for our souls, for one. But the animals, for the vast majority of the time, aren't living quality lives. And so even though it's hard and it's emotional and we do connect with them, I feel really good about this journey, and you should too. So it's okay to cry, it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to love on them. And it's also okay to take losses, and it's okay that things don't always go to plan. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and we shall talk to you soon. I'll be sharing mealworms with you next time. So we'll talk later, and I'm going to dig for this little kitten. I did just try and bottle feed it about 20-30 minutes ago. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. We'll talk later. Bye, guys.